like this are why I am proud to be a romance fan. If Mel Jean Brooke was my gateway drug into parahistorical steampunk, then Bec McMaster is my dealer. This chick writes worlds that are horrifying, thrilling, sexy, and tragic. Not to mention her romance is so good I'm mad that it's fictional. Our girl, Honoria, is on the run, hiding in London slums. She is doing her damnedest to try to survive and keep her brother and sister alive while on the run from the bad guys. But whoops, she ends up attracting the attention of the dude in charge of the slums. And shenanigans ensue. Our leads cross paths because of a mutual enemy. So Blade acts as Honor's protector, and Honor ain't happy. She's too much of an independent woman to want to protect her, so she goes her own way. Not for long though. You see, Blade's not educated, but he's smart, he's in charge, and most of all, he's a vampire. Now, before you start thinking this is another distressed damsel rescued by a pair of pointy teeth, think again. Honor is the girl I wish every heroine was when faced with the hero in pursuit. Life knocks her on her ass, but she gets vertical again through her sheer fortitude, which is something I love. She's nobody's victim, she's proud, strong, determined, and self-reliant. Hell, half the time it's Honor rescuing Blade's ass, not the other way around. I am tempted to incapacitate him with hemlock and then castrate him. I don't think that would be very wise. And the only knife we own is what I use for the cooking. You're not using that. I was planning on using a spoon. Okay, so she rescues the hero as much as she headbutts with him, but semantics. This vulnerable badass heroine made me so happy-faced. But the world building stole my heart. Yeah, the universe is dark and gritty, sexy, and terrifying. But it's also one we've not seen 72 billion times. Classism gets this interesting twist in that vampirism is reserved for the rich and powerful. It's an embraced, envied lifestyle and a virus. A virus that the power-hungry and elite willingly self-inflict because they're idiots. They're big dum-dums because, oh my god, vampires are terrifying in this world. You eventually turn into this fetid, maggot white creature with protruding spines, sickening skin, leaking eyes, razor teeth, and deadly talons. Ew! Seriously, y'all. These vampires don't play. Literally every time they were on page, they were horrifying and grotesque, and I was so scared. So if that's their doomed fate, why would any asshole willingly infect themselves? Well, because the Nosferatu look is their final form, and it takes decades to happen. As if that's a reason. People are dumb, even fake people. In this world, vampirism comes in stages, and stage 1 is known as being a blue blood. These G-rated vampires are fangless, and they need razors to open the veins for the blood, which is just kind of cool. Normally I'm anti-fangless vampires, but the evolution of that? Genius. As you can imagine, this world has some fascinating social structures. These fangless vamps are regulated. So before a blue blood can hulk out into a boss level vampire, they get put night-night. Unless you're Blade and some asshole infected you as a sick joke. I love Blade. Our sexy, cockney accented badass comes with 2 sidekicks, a werewolf and a half man, half machine. I love them too. I love both of them. I love everyone. I just love everyone. Okay? Everyone. I'm sorry, I'm trying to restrain the fangirling, but it's very difficult. That is all some seriously impressive world building and a fantastic spin on the genre. But if none of that is whetting your appetite, don't worry friends, I got you. Because I triple dog promise you this OTP is gonna turn your bloomers into TNT. These two got some hot chemistry. And I don't just mean in the fun, kinky playtime way either. Blade and Honor traverse a lot of emotional tension before their HEA. So your butt is very much invested. I swear. Plus, Bec McMaster does a fantastic job at getting all up in our characters' heads. Honor's siblings, Blade's underlings like Will, O'Shea, and Esme, even the bad guys and bit characters are just amazing. The writing is smart, the pacing is quick but measured, and hell, the story? It's a heart-pounding ride of emotional tension, topped off with some fun slice and dice action. But don't take my word for it, go read it right now. And yes, that's your spoiler cue, so can I please stop braining and start fangirling? I had so many favorite moments in this story. Like the scenes after Honor and Blade broke into the Institute, their first feeding, and subsequent smexy times. Holy shit, my heart fangirl gasmed out the butt. Not just because the scene was hot, but because it was smart. It was a sexy scene that used dialogue to further the plot and the OTP. Who knew talking about diaries and secrets while doing the fun times was so flippity hot? And yes, full disclosure, my lady pants also smiled during the man-on-man vampire feeding because, oh my god, hot. Bless Bec McMaster for giving my thirsty ass a straight vampire who doesn't have a no homo policy. Because if you need blood, you don't give a damn if it's man blood or woman blood. Oh, let's pretend Jackie didn't say that, okay? Moving on. I love the fact that Honor fights so hard not to be Blade's blood thrall. She doesn't want to. He doesn't want her to not want to, despite wanting her to want it, all while he's fighting against his wants. Oh my god, damn book is damn good. I cared so much for Blade and Honor, both as a couple and as individuals. While this book is more Honor's than it is Blade's, they both have equally tragic pasts that they kind of have to overcome before the end. Still, it would have been nice to get more detail about Blade's backstory because the more nitty-gritty details were kind of just, you know, glossed over. But hey, one flaw doesn't make a bad book. And you were so good. Mwah. Honestly, if y'all don't read it, I'm gonna be sad. And you don't want to make your friends sad. Here, I'll even help you out. Chapter 1. Start reading. I am such a smartass, but oh well, go read it, please. Can we talk about how gorgeous this cover is? I am so all about this. So if you guys have read it, let me know. If you've read any Bec McMaster, let me know. Hell, if you've read any parahistorical steampunk paranormal, I already said that. If you've already said that. If you've read any parahistorical steampunk, let me know. Because this is quickly becoming my favorite sub-genre. God, I hope I have the next book in the series. Do I? I'm literally gonna go order that right now. Sorry, bank account.